What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dueling King, and I'm bringing you guys my second Call of Duty Black Ops 4 gameplay. So this is my first gameplay on Black Ops 4 where I had at least 20 kills. I'm gonna kind of spoil the score. I went 20 and 10. Nothing great, nothing spectacular or anything, but I was pretty excited, and I was excited to have what I consider to be a fairly decent game for myself. And I decided to go ahead and share this video with you guys as well, hoping that you enjoy it too. My previous Black Ops 4 video got an incredible turnout, and I really appreciate everybody who stopped by, dropped a comment, dropped a like, and just overall everybody who comes around the channel and anything like that. I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's the first thing that I wanted to talk about initially. And then next thing I wanted to talk about was to anybody who has played this beta, how have you guys felt about it so far? Like, I mean, I kind of want this to be a continuation of my previous video, mainly because I didn't really talk about it too awful much. I kind of gave my 2 cents worth as far as the pace of the game, the weapons, and the balance, and things like that. But kind of wanted to just kind of continue a little bit on that. Something that I've heard a lot of people complaining about, and I believe it just happened on screen if it's all matching up correctly, the body armor. I know that's kind of I think it's a specialist bonus, something that a specific specialist has. Some people might think that it's kind of busted, kind of, anybody who has to use it as garbage, trash can, anything like that. But to me, I don't really see it that way. I more or less see it as it's another way to play the game. It's kind of like how I see the cavalry division in World War II. It's just an aspect of the game that not everyone's gonna like, and that's something that I kind of wanted to touch, because I heard that was like really initially that's the biggest main complaint I've heard from people, is they don't really like that aspect of the game. That's the only real portion of it that they aren't specifically really hot on, is that one perk of having body armor. And I can kind of get it, whatever, to each their own. Some things may bother one player that doesn't bother another. As I mentioned in my previous video, I love the health regen. I like that you have a little bit more control over your health regen. It's a very big change from World War II. I feel like, again, and this is me being as positive as possible, the fact that Activision and Treyarch have heard the main complaints from World War II, and in their beta have addressed it. Health regen time in World War II was very slow. I also want to include, I love this specialist, like the little slingshot grenade guy. I don't know what he is. I forgot what he was. Like I said, it's been a little bit since it's been a few days since I've uploaded a video. I've been kind of busy with some other stuff. My job's been killing me. So anyway, the main thing I wanted to kind of cover again as an extension of this was the specialists, and I really enjoy that specialist in particular. There are a few specialists that I saw that seemed kind of cheap. This one doesn't. He seems pretty balanced, and again, I feel kind of stupid. I think he's the one that has the escort dog, or maybe not. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm recording this video. This is one of my first videos that I had gotten on my first night that I was playing, so I'm just kind of recording over it and talking about some of the other aspects of the game. But I like it. I like it so far. I like the changes that they've made. I like the additions. Some of the things that they need to work on are things that I honestly think are just products of the beta. Like, I mean, lag issues, stuff like that. Like, the game having some aspects of it being a little bit busted, a little bit broken. Those are things that I don't think you're going to, I don't think it's justifiable that you complain about it in its beta stage, because that's something that I feel like is a given they'll try and work on. If that's a problem at launch, I guess I'll just have to lose faith in Treyarch about that. But in my personal opinion, I feel like it's not going to be something that's an issue at launch. I feel like it's going to be something, I don't know, I'm hoping that Black Ops 4 ends up being a successful game, and I'm hoping that it ends up being a fun Treyarch Call of Duty like before. Like Black Ops 1, 2, and 3 to me were all three very different games but you had a feel of what they felt. It felt like Treyarch Call of Duties. I don't want to trigger anybody. I'm not a particularly big World at War fan, but that's just because I didn't play a lot of World at War. So I mean, the bit of World at War that I did play, I didn't play it really a whole bunch, so I can't really give too strong an opinion on it. But I know that I loved Black Ops 1, 2, and 3, and they all are awesome games, and they all feel different. And what excites me so much about Black Ops 4 is it's very similar in the sense it feels like a Treyarch Call of Duty, but it doesn't feel like the other games. It doesn't feel like 1 and 2. It feels closest to like I had mentioned in my previous video, it feels closest to a hybrid of 2 and 3 combined. But all I know is I think I'm going to have an amazing year playing Call of Duty. I think I'm going to really love playing this game from start to finish. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the speed. I'm enjoying the, entire aspect of it. And also, I wanted to ask you guys, on top of if you have been playing any of the Black Ops 4 gameplay or beta. Also, I'm going to be doing, I know I did a review of World War II when it first initially came out to kind of give my 2 cents worth, but kind of a lot about the game has changed. So I'm thinking before Black Ops 4 releases, I'm going to do another final review of how I feel about World War II, and I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Well, mainly because I just want to kind of talk a little bit less about the entire game and more about the importance it held to me and to my friends and things like that. Because, to be honest with you, I don't know if all you guys know this, but World War II is one of the most important Call of Duties to me, and I really want to do a video discussing that, and I want to know if that's something you guys want to see. I love talking with you guys in the comment section. By the way, I was right, he does have a dog. There's a dog right there on the screen with me. But anyway, I love asking you guys questions and then hearing what you have to say in the comment section, because it just gives me a chance to be a little bit more interactive with you guys. But let me know in the comment section if you enjoy the beta. I'm not sure if it's still going on for PlayStation. I know it's about to start for Xbox. And let me know if you'd like to see me do another review of World War II. But I think I get play of the game as well, which is pretty awesome, so I'll just let that play out. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more. I'll have some more gameplay uploaded later, and that'll pretty much do it. Peace out, everybody.
Firing. Battery gone. Neutralized.